Did you?
Let's
Is this?
Yay, it went out onto the Twitter. We're on.
Hey, hey,
Hi everybody, my name is Phil Kohler. I'm being joined by Austin Walker.
that's me. Hey.
What is even the date? It's December 21st, and I guess we're going to play some Hearthstone. Um, for those who don't follow me on Twitter, who didn't see it, I had a really good run yesterday. I can show this off. You can see Frostborn Key is the best key I've earned in Arena.
Did you wait? Do you keep that key, or do you?
It just shows you here what the best one
Okay,
you've
I
earned
see.
is.
That's cool.
So if you've gone 12 wins, you'll have the.
Which
This is for 10 wins.
okay,
So I went 10 wins.
12 is the max.
12 is the
Is that
max
right?
now.
Okay.
9 used to be the max. So before the last big patch. So if I had been playing before that patch, I would have actually won, quote unquote.
So they patched a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, a bunch of things have changed. Nothing.
I hear they nerfed mind control a little
They
bit.
nerfed mind control.
Up-
It used
up
to
the
be
cost.
8 mana. Now it's
Yeah.
10, so it kind of gives you 2 more turns that you can like safely play really big
Yeah.
minions. And it also means that if a priest is going to mind control, that's their whole turn. They're using their whole turn to do it.
That's a really important thing.
Yeah, no, and it's
That's-
still like so it seems like now mind control is still being played in priest decks, but usually just one, and it's kind of like an emergency card. It's not the thing that priests.
no
are
one's
using
making
to
mind
win.
control decks. Right.
So what we're going to start with today, I got a bunch of money from that run. You can see 220 gold currently.
Wait, Phil, I heard that this game was busted, and the only way you could play it was to give Blizzard all your money.
That's
How much
accurate.
money did you give to Blizzard to play this game?
I've paid a little bit of money, but not very much. I pay money here and there to do an arena run when I'm just like
Ugh,
when I'm bored and like, okay, I want to do an arena run.
pay to win noob cash.
Well, that's true.
Ugh.
I can't argue with that. So Tolvo wants me to scroll down. I'm actually going to show off this deck. We're
Yeah,
doing a
please do.
Warlock deck here that I started earlier. This is a little bit different than usual just because I have a deck going already, but I figured I've only done one match that I won, of course, because I'm a champion.
Yep.
I'll show off the deck that I have, and then we'll see how far we can take this, and then maybe do another one as well, depending on how far this goes. But yeah, so this isn't the best deck, but it's not terrible either. It's got some stuff to work with. You can see the mana curve is real nice.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
smooth mana curve.
I'm a fan of that.
All right, so we've got a Leper Gnome, which is a great
Yep.
great one cost card because it always hurts the hero unless it gets silenced, which is that would be a stupid thing to waste a silence on. Voidwalker, which is an okay one cost card, has taunt, which is nice, and it doesn't have it's only 1 attack, but it has 3 health, which is more than
Right.
I think almost any other one cost card.
And it's a taunt card, so health is really a nice thing to. Yeah.
Demon Fire, which deals 2 damage if I need to remove something, or if I play it on a demon like that Voidwalker.
Right.
It gives +2 health and +2 damage, which is nice.
Nice.
Suddenly that
That is
Voidwalker
nice.
becomes worthwhile.
A 3/5, yeah.
Acidic Swampoos, which I'm realizing more and more, it's a solid card on its own because it's only 2 mana cost, does 3 attack and has 2 health. But also I've come to realize basically essential for any deck to have at least one Acidic Swampoos, just because if you're playing against a paladin or a warrior or maybe a shaman, you need something that can remove weapons.
Right.
And this will destroy a weapon. Ironbeak Owl, which is just for silence.
Yep.
Loot Hoarder for card draw, always nice. Novice Engineer for card draw, also good. Shadow Bolt, which is just a nice removal, 4 damage right to a
4
minion.
damage straight up. Yep.
Arcane Golem, I'm learning to like this card. So it's 4 attack, 2 health, and it has charge, so you can do something right away.
Right.
The thing that's interesting is you give your opponent a mana crystal when you use it, which means this isn't actually a card you want to play early in the game.
Right.
This is a
but
late game card.
where their economy is already
Yeah.
in place. Right.
So this can be a great match ender, okay, I just need 4 more damage. All right, I'll throw this out. Or it can be a good late game. I need to just throw something at a card to kill this card.
Yeah.
Either way, it's good. 2 Earthen Ring Farseers. So now you're seeing this is where the deck got kind of rough. I had to make some bad choices just in terms of they were not giving me good cards to choose from. So Earthen Ring Farseer is fine though. It's not bad, and I can either heal my character or I can choose to heal minions, which is always nice. Ironforge Rifleman I'm also not a fan of, but there it
But
is, hanging out in my deck.
Draw, yeah. No.
Shattered Sun Cleric is good. So one of the big patch changes they did is they nerfed Shattered Sun Cleric a little bit.
Okay.
This card gives friendly minion +1 and +1. It used to be 3 attack and 3 health. Now it's 3 attack and 2 health. So but it's still pretty good. Like you're still buffing a minion, and it's still really useful to like.
Yeah, after 3, that's still a really good card.
Yeah, it's still good. I have 2 Hellfires, which is just 3 damage to everybody, including me and my minions. But if I need it for board clear, it's there. Cult Master, of course, whenever one of my minions dies, I get to draw a card, so another card draw option. Senjin Shieldmaster, everyone's favorite taunt. Silver Moon Guardian, solid 4-drop. Summoning Portal, I don't actually like very much. This is another one that I was just... my choices were super shitty. The way that Summoning Portal works is you play it, it's a minion... It
just sits on the board.
Yeah, it can't attack. It only has 4 health, and it makes other minions cost 2 less.
I think I've seen that used well against you before, so I don't.
It's not the worst card. I'm just not a huge fan. Like I would rather have something. I would rather have that card space taken up by something that does damage in one form or another. Azure Drake is always solid. Spell damage +1, and it draws a card when you play it.
People in the chat are mad that we're ignoring us. Not mad, but Spooky says they're ignoring us.
I'm not ignoring. I'm going through this.
Why are we ignoring them?
I'm just going through this. I did see VHGS says Voidwalker is garbage compared to Warlock's other 1-drops. That's true. Warlock has 2 imps that can cost 1.
Right.
Unfortunately, I did not get either of those at all in my draws.
Fuck.
Neither a Blood Imp nor a Flame Imp ever came up. Those are way better drops, I agree. VHS says Summoning Portal is okay on like turn 6 where you get to follow up with a creature on the same turn. Yeah, Summoning Portal can be fine. I'm just not a big fan. Like I said, I would just rather have something that does damage. Here's Fen Creeper. Not my favorite taunt, but it's fine, I guess. Frostwolf Warlord actually is working really well on this deck because I do have a lot of minions. And Frostwolf Warlord, of course, gains +1/+1 for each other friendly minion on the battlefield. Gadgetzan Auctioneer, which whenever I cast a spell, I draw a card. I don't have a ton of spells, but it's fine. Yeah. And he's solid regardless. Even if I don't get any spells out of or any card draw out of him, he's a really solid card. Silverhand Knight, one of my favorite 5s. I'm really loving the Silverhand Knight because it summons, in addition to being a 4/4 on its own, like the Gadgetzan Auctioneer, it summons a 2/2 Squire, so you get two minions out on the board. Stranglethorn Tiger is solid. Stealthed, which is great.
Yeah.
Boulder Fist Ogre, always good. 6 attack, 7 health. Frost Elemental, I've got 2 of them. Freeze a character when you play it. 5 attack, 5 health.
Stops them from doing anything for that turn?
Yep.
Is that the...
Yep, they cannot do anything for their next turn.
For their next turn, yeah.
I have 1 legendary in this deck. The Black Knight. Which you play it, and it immediately auto-destroys a minion with taunt. So
that's pretty rad. It's conditional, but it's rad.
It's conditional, but like if late game, if they have something with taunt out, not only does it get that taunt out of the way, but it's a kill. It is a kill on one of their cards. You're guaranteed to kill one of their cards with this if they have a taunt out, which is great. It's actually, this is a really, really solid legendary. I would say. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about legendaries in Hearthstone is, for the most part, almost all the legendaries are situational. That's part of how they kind of keep it balanced.
I like that though, because they're situational, but they look like, from what I've seen, they're still things that can swing hard. They can cause big swings if their condition hits.
Yes, and in this case, I would say this is one of the legendaries where you are it's incredibly rare that you're gonna play against somebody who doesn't have a late game taunt of some sort.
Yes.
Although I don't, but whatever. All right, let's jump in. Let's see if we can do anything.
People are saying that the stream is really stuttery and Twitch is being Twitch.
You might try messing with the source. That's the only help I can provide. I don't know.
Polvo says they did this for the purpose of esports. I don't think they like our jokes. Maybe Twitch is just like, listen, none of this humor stream bullshit. So I don't know. I think this is real esports. I think you're streaming real esports right now, right?
It's competitive. We're playing. It's me versus DJE Damam, the
Edamame.
Damame. DJ Edamame.
There it is.
The oh my god, both of my Earthen Ring Farseers.
Jesus Christ.
Not me.
Yeah.
The Paladin though.
But that Voidwalker is nice, yeah. And
yeah, Voidwalker always having a one card to play is always good.
There's the Ogre and the Elemental. Great.
Tolvo says, Phil, this deck sucks. There's no Jiraxis card. Forfeit 3 times. Try to get Warlock again. I've gotten Jiraxis once in Arena, so that's probably not going to happen.
Can you remind me what the Warlock ability is again? Is that life for...
Warlock ability is life tap,
Mana
which
cards?
actually
Okay.
you hurt yourself. You take 2 damage, but you draw a card. Which makes the Warlock...
That's really nice.
Warlock is very able to keep up on card draw, which is nice.
Yeah, that is really nice.
I guess I'm going to kill this guy off.
Yeah, Keith, I agree. Keith is in the chat. Hey, Keith.
Yeah, as others have said, Keith, the other 1-drops that the Warlock has, the Imps, are way better 1-drops, but Voidwalker I think is alright. I like Voidwalker. Tactical points out that my last name is actually Esports.
Right, Mill Esports, that's correct. E-Sports is your nickname, but Esports.
He wasted a Blessing of Might on this guy?
That seems dumb. That seems real dumb. Because that's off the board now.
Yeah, that's dead. That was a...
Yep.
I don't think that was a great play.
That was a bad play.
Jesus, they really want me to play all of these Earthen Ring Farseers all the time.
Jesus Christ.
I guess like like at the absolute least, these guys can heal.
Right,
my
those are
character,
effectively
Who can then let me draw more cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
in fact, they heal you from.
Oh my God, perfect. So Sword of Justice.
Good timing.
Sword of Justice is the fucking worst.
Yes, I remember that from a previous stream.
Whenever they summon a minion, it gets +1/+1 and loses 1 durability. So you don't use this for swinging; you use it for buffing your minions. I cannot believe I drew Acidic Swamp Ooze, that top deck, perfect. Do it. Get rid of that shit.
Keith wants to know what the imps, the good imps, have. Excuse me, have that you did not draw.
Wait, what?
What are the starter imps? The 1-cost imps that you
so there's
gotten?
a Blood Imp has stealth, which is not the thing that's awesome. It's only a 1/1, but it has stealth and it makes all of the other creatures on your board have more health.
Okay,
which is great.
That's really good. That's really good.
And then the what do I want to play here? Maybe my Tiger. Maybe the Gadgetzan Auctioneer might be a good time to get him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in fact, I think it's a great time to get the Gadgetzan Auctioneer out. And then the Flame Imp, or Fire Imp, I don't remember what it is. When you summon it, it deals 3 damage to you, but it's a 3/3 card that costs 1.
Oh, worth it. Worth it, especially in a deck where you're already planning on taking damage from effects. You know, like you're already planning on you should already have cards that are going to heal you and keep you kind of balanced in trade-offs, you know?
Yeah, it's very,
Flame
very
Imp sounds
worth
great.
it. This guy's playing kind of dumb.
Seer235 says, yeah, I had a bad case of Bloody Imp last week.
I've been there,
rough.
man.
It's rough.
It's Flame Imp. It is Flame Imp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flame Imp's really good. I mean, it's and that's Flame Imp's one of those things that plays off of what we've talked about before with Warlock, which is Warlock's a class where you have to treat health as a resource,
right?
Which is weird. It takes a lot to get used to that, but
yeah, but if you can get a handle on it, I can see it being really useful.
I've been playing a lot of Warlock lately, and I'm feeling a little more like I get it. Oh man, Blessing of Wisdom, dick. Well.
Keith says, Phil, remember when you almost beat me, but we'll never know what would have happened? What happened, Phil?
I did beat him, and then his computer crashed.
Oh, so you beat him.
He was like, hey, did I beat you? And I was like, no. Or no, I think he just texted me saying my computer crashed, and then I was like, yeah, I beat you before it crashed.
the 2013 version of like, oh, I tripped and hit the reset button. Whoops.
Demon Fire. I don't think I have any more demons in this deck. I don't know what to do with this Frost Elemental. I don't want to give him a ton of card draw.
What to do again? What's the?
Every time I attack, he gets to draw a card. I'm
Oh,
gonna throw him at this.
yeah.
That'll get me most of the way dead, at least. Maybe he'll finish me off. CK Venezuelan says, I'm 8-0 currently in Arena. Maybe Paladin is too powerful, yeah? Lately, I've been, like, playing... Oh, my God. Tyrion Fordring. Fuck off. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Paladins, and, yeah, they're... I feel like playing against a lot of Paladins. I feel like they're pretty crazy powerful. Okay, cool. He did kill that Frost Elemental. That's nice. So Tyrion Fordring's a problem. He has Divine Shield and Taunt, and when he dies, he gives the Paladin a 5/3 weapon.
Well, the good news is you do have a thing in the
All I'm saying is, listen, Black Knight could come up next turn, and this could be a whole new... Oh, wait, you already have
I
Black
have
Knight.
it. I can kill it right
You have
now.
Black Knight right now. There it is. Good to go.
Cool. I kind of forgot, to be honest.
There we go.
I think he still gets the Death Rattle, which sucks. But
With the Death Rattle effect?
the Paladin gets a weapon, a 5/3 weapon.
I know, that sucks.
But I don't think there's any way of avoiding that. I can't guarantee that silence is going to suddenly pop up, so...
Right.
We'll do what we can.
Yeah, Chosen Kitty says, "Oh, we can't even go to device with this delay. It sucks."
Here's the
I
thing
do think
is,
that's a big part of it, though.
That does suck. Although I will say, I would rather you guys just chide me on what I did wrong than give a device moment to moment,
That's true.
anyways.
That's true.
The one nice thing about this 5/3 that he has, or 5/2 now, is he's gonna have to throw himself at my really powerful creatures if he wants to really use it. Now my fucking silence comes up. He's gonna have to throw himself at my powerful creatures if he wants to use it.
Right.
If he wants to use to get rid of them, which I would imagine that's what he wants to do. Let's Let's clear the board.
Sounds good.
Hey, give me that.
Cool. And let's get this this tiger out.
Yeah, Keith, it's pretty long, the new delay.
Nice. So I think I'm going to use that silence to get rid of the taunt and divine shield on the shield master, so I won't have to worry about that anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to heal myself with the Earthen Ring Farseer. And bring out this Frostwolf Warlord and get a nice buff from the number of minions I have out. Make it a 7/7. Sounds great.
I don't like to say that you have things well in hand, but I feel like you're
No,
playing
this is
very
going
strong.
really good so far. I will say I feel like this paladin made some really poor choices at the
Early
beginning, so
dumb
that,
choices. Yep.
that certainly helps. It's not in the bag yet. Things could turn around. Things can always turn around.
Keith in the chat says he's buying a car tomorrow, and I just want to say that earlier today I was listening to a Run Button podcast with Keith and his cousin Kyle, where Keith was saying he was about to buy a cheap, old, like 1990 something Lincoln Town car. And Kyle was like, "Are you sure you want to do that? That sounds like it's going to be a lot of trouble." And Keith was insistent that it was a good call. So, good hustle.
Let's see.
A lot happened while I was telling that little anecdote. What happened there?
He just cleared out a guy, and he played this Guardian of Kings, which restored some health for him, and then threw a Divine Shield onto the Guardian of Kings, which just makes it a little bit more annoying for me to take down. But I'm not too worried. Let's Demon Fire to get rid of that Divine Shield. I feel like that's an okay use of that. I think I'm going to throw my Frostwolf Warlord into that and just get that guy off the board. My Frostwolf Warlord's still alive. I think I'm going to use my Arcane Golem to get rid of that 2/2 so that it won't kill my Frostwolf Warlord.
Yeah, that's a really good call, because then you can swing on him next turn.
Yeah, that's hopefully.
And that's a lot of good damage.
I'm going to get out my Silvermoon Guardian. Or the Fen Creeper, either of these. Let's get out the Fen Creeper, because I can play Silvermoon Guardian with the Ogre next time if I want.
Yep.
Yay!
When is planned?
I saw somebody in the chat say that they've totally tried... Oh, wow. Alright. That they've totally tried clicking the sand while watching Hearthstone streams.
Oh, yeah.
I have done that also. I also do a lot of, like, when I'm watching somebody else play Hearthstone, I'll, like, mouse over the card to try and see what it is, and then be like, oh, yeah, this is a fucking video. I can't do that.
Yes.
Because I'm an idiot.
I've done that in a bunch of games recently. It's a problem.
Oh, Silverhand Knight. That's great. Great.
Yeah, I think it's time for you to close this one.
He has 4 cards, so, there's still a chance he could get something that suddenly, like, turns things around.
Yep, totally.
Consecration would be pretty good for him. That would clear out most of my board. All of my board if he got rid of the shield. Looks like he does not have that, though.
No.
Let's throw some rocks at him.
That'll show him.
How dare you, sir? How dare you buff that thing up?
Reporting for duty.
He's hanging in there. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
he made some bad mistakes earlier, but he's definitely not.
Like my invention.
He's definitely hasn't.
Hey, Shadow Bolt.
Man.
Cool. It's probably going to come in handy.
That board clear, That's where you're kind of at.
And the thing about Life Tap is just, man, as tough as it was to get used to thinking about health in this way, Life Tap does make it so much easier to keep a card advantage, or if you don't have card advantage, to at least keep
get
up.
one. Yeah, exactly.
Like, to not totally fall behind.
Yes. Card draw is one of those things where after you've played enough games like this, it becomes really easy to take what sounded like a really bad deal for card draw when you first started playing games. Like, inevitably, in every game I've ever played like this, there's always a card where I'm like, I have to trade this for a card draw? Never. And then by the end of the first month of playing that game, I'm like, no, any sort of card draw I can get in here. I need more cards in my fucking hand. That is how you win these games.
I've got 11... 12. Ugh, I've got 12 damage right now in my hands. Shield Master. Not what I need.
No.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. CK Vinland says...
Ugh.
Fuck. CK Vinland says, a tip. If you're going to draw a card via life tap, minion, spell, whatever,
Yeah.
always do that first.
Always do that first, yeah.
That's, of course. That could change your whole turnaround you want to have. as much of your mana as possible.
Oh, Shadow Bolt's minion only. That's really good to know, WG Seti. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. I, for some reason, did not realize that. That's okay. I can still maybe use it to get rid of this Kirabashi.
Yeah,
Depending
yeah.
on what he does with that. Yes, I can. Oh,
Oh,
he conceded.
nice. Man, this Skype thing is really good.
Yeah. It's nice
Fuck.
being able to see it,
It's nice being able to see this shit.
like, immediately. Well, that's cool. I'll take that.
Let's do. Yep. Let's do it. Keep on rolling.
That was good.
But
That
no,
was,
like we could go back, 12 streams ago of this game, and it's you saying, "Ugh, the Warlock ability, and maybe that's good, but I can't imagine ever using it."
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's how I feel like it is with almost all of the classes here,
Yes.
except for something like, like a priest or a paladin or a mage that are obviously good. A lot of the classes, it's like they all have their place if you learn how to use them correctly.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Something Gnome says, "Did you get Skype Pro?" Turns out that Skype Pro comes with Xbox Live on Xbox One. So
Yep. And also, I'm going to link in the chat now. Skype right now is doing a free year of group video calls.
Darth Silent
You
says, "I love hearing Austin react instantly. It's so great. 10 out of 10. Wow, please help me. Wow." Great.
It's weird, right?
So that
It's
person
not-
just coined to do
Yeah,
a fire
what the
blast. So that's not great. But whatever, man. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is a mage, Big Bad Panda the mage. So I think it's totally possible I'll lose this. But coining to do a fire blast is not the best play.
What's the CK Vinland says? I still think Warrior's hero ability is by far the worst, but it still has some uses. What's the Warrior ability again?
You just get 2 armor.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
So I can play Earthen Ring Farseer, which he can then
Yeah.
kill, or I can just Demon Fire and get rid of him, so I'm going to do that. Let's clear that board.
So yeah, the thing I just linked in chat, collaboration.skype.com/promotion, is a way to get free Skype premium. You guys should do that because it's cool. And also, here's a little exploit for you. Here's a little tips and tricks.
Pro tip.
If you submit with multiple email accounts, that means you get multiple promo codes and can redeem multiple promo codes. So your boy Austin has Skype Premium through 2017 right now, and come next month I'll have it through 2020. Just listen, it's the future. I'm gonna need Skype.
Yeah, no, I mean it's super useful for us. It's super useful
that's really.
for us.
Maybe it isn't super useful for you guys, but it is super useful for me.
Jungle Timo says, "If anyone has a Hearthstone key, could you please send it to me?" I don't think anyone here has one.
No.
Sorry, bro.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
So he used sheep on my Shield Master, which I don't think is a good play in any situation, but also especially not because I have a lot of really powerful minions in my deck.
Yep.
So I feel like my feeling is that he's going to regret that. I think I'm going to silence the Sorcerer's Apprentice here. That's what I'm leaning towards. Because that just makes spells cost less, which means Mage can play more spells, and Mage playing spells is always bad. Never not bad. I think it was Duna McBride in the chat said life tapping against a Mage is dangerous. That's true. It's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
I live
They
dangerously.
capitalize on that pretty well, I guess.
I live dangerously. Fuck it. I live on the edge. I've also got these 2 Earthen Ring Farseers, so I at least... That's, assuming I use them to heal myself, that's 6 health, that's 3 life taps that I'm fine with.
Right.
Interesting. Okay.
Hey, give me that!
Swamp Ooze. My favorite. And in fact, it's 6 health that... Well... Maybe... So much I could play here. I could get Gadgetzan Auctioneer and Swamp Ooze. could do Tiger and Swamp Ooze. I could do both these Earthen Ring Farseers. That's 6/6. I think I'm gonna do Tiger and Swamp Ooze. It's always nice being against a class that doesn't have weapons. Because when I'm playing against a class that has weapons and I get a Swamp Ooze, I'm always just holding on to it until the very end.
Yeah,
Just
until the perfect moment shows up.
Yeah.
But the perfect moment won't show up.
Spooky Attic says, Austin, you beautiful man.
That's. I'm giving elite secondary Skype tips in the chat for the YouTube version of this. I'm not gonna. Those are chat only. This is why you got to come to the live stream. You know, this is live viewers only.
You too could find out how to exploit Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they're gonna fix this because it's too ridiculous not to. But maybe not enough people will use it and exploit it to where, who knows. Thomas says there are no perfect moments. I think that he's just talking generally, not in regards to Hearthstone.
Mage played a secret. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
it's not
secrets
Mirror
are always
Entity
a
because
little-
I played some stuff and didn't copy it.
Right. Do you know what all of the mage secrets are?
Yeah. It's probably there's Ice Block, which will turn a mage immune when I get it down to what would be a killing blow. It just makes them unable to take damage for the rest of that turn.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, ensures that they survive a little longer.
Right.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh man, pumping up that Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
That Yeti. It could be Vaporize, which just straight up kills a minion who attacks.
Jeez.
Which is also,
Those are the
not great. What?
Those are the sorts of things that are weird. Secrets are weird because that's the sort of thing that if you know is a possibility, you'll know not to attack with your big thing first on any turn when there's a secret out.
Yeah, no, but that's part of the point, right? Is they make it so that you have to test it. No, I can hear you. You're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. New Jersey internet, man.
I forgive you this time.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do here is freeze this Yeti who has 5 attack. I would take it out, but I want to take out this spell damage person first, so that the mage can't suddenly play some spell that does crazy more damage than it should. So I'm gonna freeze the Yeti. He's not gonna be able to attack next turn, and then I can take him out next turn, hopefully.
Yep.
There goes that spell damage, and I guess I'll buff up this Earthen Ring Farseer a little, just so that the mage can't use Fire Blast
One
to
shot
kill
it.
it.
Yeah. Totally.
It has to throw one of these guys at it then if it wants to kill it.
Yep.
Or a spell.
And the mage only has one card in their hand.
Yeah, so mage has played almost everything. So right now, in terms of unless mage pulls an Arcane Intellect, we're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not bad. Cool. That worked out just fine.
Yeah, that could have gone way worse.
Yeah.
Keith says, ugh, my giant stoner friend is posting more crazy stoner conspiracies to Facebook again. Why did you start that with ugh and not yay? Because that sounds great. Hashtag follow the money.
Alright, I'm going to just get a bunch of cards out. Is this another secret? I didn't even... Oh, no, that's the same one. I haven't attacked yet,
You
so
haven't
I don't know
attacked
what it
yet.
is.
Yeah, exactly.
And the nice thing, too, is, I have a small... Oh, God, 2 secrets, Jesus. I have a small number of cards in my hand, but these are, big, heavy-hitting cards. And the mage does not have a lot of heavy hitters out at the moment. Oh.
Empty hand, though. So this is where, if you're,
All right, let's find out what.
I need you that
these
summoning
secrets are.
portal, which
Secret 1, vaporize.
yeah,
That's what I was
great,
worried about.
great.
Well, let's get rid of this. Summoning portal, cool.
Yeah, now when you have all this mana too.
Seer 235 says, Keith, try encouraging him and giving him more ridiculous ideas. Jesus Christ, another secret? This is like, playing a secret mage in Arena is not normally
No,
how you do these things.
because like those are cards that you need to spend on things that can hurt other people. Like,
Well, that's why the mage
Direct-
doesn't have anything to fucking hurt me now.
right?
Another vaporize. Fucking dumb.
Fucking what?
Alright, well.
Um,
2 health. Okay, I've got 2 hellfires.
great.
Alright, so that must be an ice block.
I guess.
I think that's the only thing left that it could be.
Well, it couldn't. It could be. No, it could be another vaporize. This is arena.
No, because I just attacked with the ogre and it didn't vaporize.
Oh, okay. My stream.
I don't think you can play 2 of the same... Oh, sorry, what?
My Skype skirt stream has now frozen.
Oh,
so
good.
if you could restart that at some point. I think it's my connection is shitty. I appreciate it.
Hold on, I'm restarting it now. Maybe. Oh my god. Skype, please.
Thanks, Phil. Try not to waste your turn while this is happening.
Yeah, no, I've got it. We're good. We're good. Is it working now?
My connection is falling apart. Is what's happening
good.
right
Perfect.
now. So we'll see how long this holds out for.
Well,
I can still
the
see
good news
chat.
is-
So
The good news is, this dude ain't got shit. I don't even know. Like, should I hold on to the Black Knight or just fucking go for it? I
don't know.
At this point, is this mage in the deck that we've seen gonna have anything that I need to like destroy that has taunt?
I don't think so. Maybe it's time to
It's
just
hard,
move in
though.
and start swinging. Hmm.
You know what? He's down low. I'm gonna hold on to him just to be safe.
Sometimes I forget things.
There's debate in the chat.
This dude's almost dead.
Dark Silence says, the Skype Illuminati are on to you, Austin. They're coming for me, you guys.
Cool. We win.
Lock the doors. Nice.
"3-0. This is you know what? Honestly,
Doing it.
way better than I expected to get from this deck.
Yep.
But it does go to show another thing that I'm discovering in Arena, which is Arena is like a lot of it is luck, but a lot of it is also just like you're going to be a lot more successful if you just go for neutral stuff rather than class specific stuff. If you go for neutral stuff that you know is always good, no matter what. And that's what I did with a lot of these choices, like Earthen Ring Farseer, not a great minion, but it's something that like I knew was going to have some use all of the time. I don't know. It's going good. Crockbox says 12-0, let's do it.
Can you give me a call back real quick, Phil? I'm gonna hang up and
yes.
you can recall me? Alright,
Yeah.
thanks.
Alright, up against Anana the Priest.
Soul shall be mine.
Let's see here. This is actually a really solid starting hand. I'm going to
That
drop
sounds
this
better
Silverwing
already.
Guardian. Yeah?
A little bit.
Cool. I'll try sharing screens again just to see if it works. But
Yeah, you sound way clearer.
Cool.
This is
Great.
better.
This is a really great starting hand. I might not want to play the Owl. I might want to hold on to that for silence reasons, especially the Priest, because Priest can have lots of buffs that I want to silence. But otherwise, this is a really good starting hand.
Nice.
All right, perfect. I pulled a 2 to draw. That's could not ask for anything better than that. Sakatra, thanks for joining us, man. Welcome to the stream. A lot of people watching tonight. Welcome, everybody. I'll hold on to that Owl. He doesn't have anything out. I'm not feeling a lot of pressure here at the moment. Sierra, maybe I'll play something else later, but I'm definitely not at the moment. Could blow my silence on this. Probably better than blowing my Shadow Bolt on it. But then if I blow my silence and he buffs it up, that would be bad. I don't know if Austin's still there. He's
Sort of.
I'm hearing things cut in and out. I'm worried for your safety. Interesting. Okay, so he silenced my Shield Master. But I can still use that to kill this guy, so I'm not too worried about this. I might just Shadow Bolt, just clear this dude out. Or I could Earthen Ring Farseer.
Amy Augusta says, sort of, new Facebook relationship status. Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds like our relationship status.
Yeah. Well, sort of. I mean, that's...
I had a couple of good choices there, but I'm okay with that one. Keith says it sounds like Austin's internet is tap dancing.
Yep, that sounds right. That's how it sounds for me, too.
That's how... So you're in New Jersey, you said, right?
Yeah.
Little known fact, that's how New Jersey internet works.
This is just how, yeah.
Tap
this
dancing.
Is, yep.
Alright, he's buffing up his Spellbreaker. Which makes me kind of wish that I just cleared it, but whatever.
Mind if I roll need?
I guess I could clear it now. Now would be a great time to clear it.
Yeah.
Mind if I roll need?
Shaded Box says, Phil, have you seen Total Biscuit's video of him laddering with an all-legendary deck? I have not, but that sounds rad.
Sounds not safe for work to me.
Well, it's a little disgusting, but he's...
I'm not judging, I'm just saying...
He's British, you know, they do things differently there.
Yeah.
Akanai Soul Priest, fucking incredible priest card. So Priest was the deck that I used to get that 10
Well,
wins.
All right, 10. Right.
I had 2 Akanai Soul Priests, which I'd never really used before. Fucking incredible. I mean, for one thing, they're 3/5, which is just really good. But also, when they're on the board, all of the healing spells deal damage instead, which includes your Lesser Heal, which suddenly means your hero has a 2 damage spell, which is like the most powerful. And you can do it on any minion, so it's like that's the most powerful thing you can get, basically. It's very, very good. Good enough that I could silence it. Maybe. I'll just freeze him.
Keith in the chat says, Austin just has the titular Tiny Dancer from the song Tiny Dancer holding an Ethernet port. Yep.
Yep.
Each tap is a more code of Morse code than is translated into visual code on my screen.
Get that down to 3, and then Hellfire. Clear the board.
Next time there's a lull, I think if you tried to rescreen share with me, it will actually work this time. I'm back up to 5 megabytes per second download speed. So
That's
it's not terrible.
That's an amount.
It is an amount. What's weird is I have 8 up right now, which
Where are you getting internet from?
I fucking Comcast, man. Just
Pass me that arc light spanner.
VHGS says Shadow Form permanently turns Priest Power into damage, and playing it early just lets you run a game. It's nuts. Yeah, I've never done anything with Shadow Form, but after learning how great Akanai Soul Priest is, I'm totally interested in it.
That's interesting.
So I think I'm going to do Boulder Fist Ogre, because I have 2 of those, and a Earthen Ring Farseer. Yeah. This guy's going. This is the first opponent I've faced with this deck that I feel like he's actually putting up a real good fight.
Keith, the thing is, like, I'm getting 5 megabytes per second down on this speed test. I'm not. I think by the that I don't think is actually accurate. If you can imagine how this is actually working on my screen right now, not so much.
Oh God, Leroy Jenkins, cool. So you played Leroy Jenkins.
That's a thing, I guess. I hadn't
6
seen
attack,
that.
Charge. Also gives me 2 whelps that are 1/1. I guess he's probably going to run it into my ogre? Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do. Which, that's fine, I guess. I'm probably going to silence this questing adventure because it's getting a little bit buffed up. I don't like that. Perfect. Ah, that's perfect. Okay. So, first off, we're going to silence the questing adventurer. Fuck that guy. I'm going to play this Ironforge Rifleman, which I can use to kill the Cult Master. Immediately. Then I think I'm going to play the Frostwolf Warlord while I have a bunch of minions out. 7/7 is usually, like, in my experience, that's the point when you have 3 minions out is the best time to play Frostwolf Warlord, because it's usually right before stuff starts getting cleared out. Something Keith asks, what does the adventurer do? Questing adventurer, every time he plays a card, gains +1/+1. So basically, it's only a 2/2 when you put it out, but it can get really powerful if you can keep it alive or keep it not silenced.
I wonder.
I've definitely there've totally been games where, I mean, there's been a lot of games where you play Questing Adventure and it's nothing, and then I've had games where Questing Adventure gets buffed up to like 11/11 and just destroys me.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Don't mess with Tusk.
I apologize that I've lost all moment-to-moment commentary.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, earlier this chat was like, "Oh man, Austin's giving like moment-to-moment commentary. That's pretty cool. You can react in real time." Now, not so much.
All right, so he's just filling the board, which is fine. I'm gonna run this Arcane Golem into this 4/4, get that off the board first.
Sure.
So that's dead. Let's see here.
Fire! Of course.
Alright, so I mostly cleared that out, and I still have board advantage, and I've got a bunch of stuff to play, so... doing okay. Black
Fire
Knight!
John wants... Nice.
That Black Knight.
Fire John wants to know if you can ever unsilence minions. I'm guessing the answer is no.
I believe currently there is no way in the game to do that. What you can do, though, is a minion that's silenced can still be then buffed up again. So he just silenced my Frostwolf Warlord, but I've already gotten a lot of use out of it, so I'm not too worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Akanai Soul Priest. There it is. Yet again.
CK Vinland thinks that you got this. He thinks that you can pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah.
You don't sound convinced.
I'm feeling good about this. I think I'm just going to throw these at the Akanai Soul Priest and get it off the board just so he can't clear using that. I think step one is that. And I think I'm going to do the Boulder Fist Ogre, Silverman Guardian. Good combo. Boulder Fist Ogre and Silverman Guardian, always good. So those are tough enemies to put onto the board that he has to deal with now. And he's healing himself, so that's a good sign. That means he doesn't have shit to play.
Mm-hmm.
I always love when the other hero starts out. You know, when it's a hero like not like a shaman who summons something, or me where I get a card draw. But when that other types of heroes start out by using their hero power, always a good sign. It's always like, ugh. If they're starting a late game play by using their hero power, that means they don't have anything.
We must cleanse
Let's buff
the
this up
Sunwell.
more.
Remember, kill for lust.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got this. CK Vincent said, to be fair, I said that he had this before Spellbreaker and Akanai was played, but still.
True.
All right, 4-0. Feeling good about this. Doing good. This is a good run. I'm glad that I waited and got more of this on camera.
Yeah.
Gul'dan versus
And we're almost to the point, I believe 6 wins is the point where at 6 wins I'm basically more or less guaranteed to get at least 150 gold, which is always, if possible,
Solid,
always
yeah.
nice to hit that because it means that you won back the cost of playing the arena. And then some.
Yeah.
With my with the one that I got 10 wins, I got some absurd, like I got like almost 400 gold or like 380 or
Oh,
something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's great.
Apparently it varies really. It's like it's randomized to some degree what your rewards are. So
Yeah,
because like I've heard people
what
getting
is it?
12 wins and only getting like 200 gold, but I got almost
Okay.
400. So I don't know.
Oh.
Shields up.
All right, so I'm gonna hang up and try to recall me before you start this next game one more time, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just try to watch on Twitch and see if that on low
Sure.
and see what I can do with that. All right. Okay.
Hi, Austin.
One last try.
I love you.
You too.
Armada AVB the Shaman. Currently putting up a good fight. Could get rid of that Stormforged Axe. I'm just gonna kill this off. CK Vinsland said, apparently people have gotten common non-gold cards as one of the rewards at 12 wins. That seems really weird. That does seem weird.
Oh.
So you can get individual cards, but usually, I feel like usually when you get individual cards, it is the gold version. That seems very strange.
Amy Augusta says, seems a little more than sort of, fellas. Listen, sometimes we're sort of, sometimes we're complicated, alright?
God, I love
Our
you.
Facebook status just changes. Listen, Phil.
I love you so fucking
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I'm back to sort of. So, I think that evens out
We
to...
make out.
I mean, yeah. I'm not crazy.
Wow. That is a terrible waste of Defender of Argus. Wow. Well, I'm going to kill that instantly.
Shaded Fox has called you Phil Willbreaker Kohler, which is a pretty good nickname.
It's not bad. I'll take it. I mean, maybe Argus was all he had to play there. Maybe I just had nothing else, but that was still not a... It's kind of a waste. Argus is such a useful, powerful card, and that was not a great place to use it. Yeah, Gorntrix points out, I think this might be the case. I think the Shaman's trying to like do everything he can to rush me, but I don't think it's working. Wildum says, what does the Loot Hoarder say? I assume you mean when I play the Loot Hoarder? I don't know. Oh, mind if I roll need? Like a so that's a World
clever.
of Warcraft like raid joke,
Yeah.
or like a dungeon run joke. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna kill this fire elemental for sure. Thomas says, what does the fox say? Seer says, I too take all of my Hearthstone strategies from Sonic. It's totally fair.
I take all my life strategies from Sonic. But Sonic the restaurant, not Sonic the character.
Let's get these guys out. I'll probably play Frostwolf Warlord next round. Ah, shit. Another fire elemental. I wonder if he just has a ton of fire elementals and that's why he's not. That's why he's just playing them whenever the fuck he wants.
Shall not foster battle.
I've got good board control right now, but he has a lot of cards.
Yeah.
And he has a Doomhammer. I don't like that. Oh shit.
I don't know for Doomhammers, but
Doomhammer is a weapon with 2 attack and 8 durability that has Wind Fury, so he can attack twice with it each turn. So essentially it means he can do 4 damage each turn.
Yeah.
He can split it between minions as necessary, which is pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's a little
And
rough.
he just gave this guy Wind Fury. Oh man.
Oh boy.
There's no way. Why would you not just make me trade? Why would? All right. Well, you know what? However you feel like you need to run this show, man. I'm not gonna judge you.
Remember, Kel'Thuzad.
What a weird, dumb choice.
Yeah.
I'm not in any place to judge people, but I don't know, man.
I mean, you're sort of in a place. You were to zoo today.
I did. I went to the zoo and I saw all this Christmas shit.
Like Santa's? Or what? Like what?
I mean, he could have just swung at me, and I would have had to like throw this guy at. I don't get it. This is all. I don't think this guy is playing very smart. Thomas points out I'm just continuing to judge people. Not wrong. Well, perfect time for this.
A reminder, don't fucking come trying to sell stuff in chat. That would be cool.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Please no.
I think this guy... Here's the thing. I think I'm about to win, and also I think this guy could have beat me if he had not.
Yeah.
If he'd played just a little bit smarter.
How does that make you feel, though?
Pretty
Does that make
fucking
you
good!
Oh, okay. Because I think for a lot of people that would make them feel bad.
Nope.
Like, I'm
You
only
kidding
winning
me?
because this guy fucked up.
I'm gonna take all these wins. I don't care. I'll take them however they give them to me. So yeah, I went to the zoo today and I saw all this crazy Christmas shit and introduced Sammy to Santa for the first time.
Oh,
They had
man.
this
what
terrifying
was his-
setup. If you guys go check out my twitter.com/bkohler, I posted a picture of Sammy meeting Santa poking him in the cheek. And,
Oh, boy.
Like, the lighting that they had makes it look like he was in hell. It's terrifying.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, we got Dharma the Priest we're up against this time. Yeah, I'll keep those. It's a pretty okay starting hand. I might just coin into the Swamp Ooze first turn because
Yeah.
priests don't have weapons, so I don't need to hold on to it. I might as well just get it out.
Whoa.
Done. And then I have Demon Fire, so if he plays something, I can hopefully kill it off with that. Seer linked to the picture in the chat room. Ah. Killed my Swamp Ooze. That son of a bitch. Tachyon says, oh my god, that's terrifying. Tolvo says Sammy looks unimpressed. He's a creepy looking Santa.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say baby. Yeah, no, that Santa looks like he's up to no good, man.
I don't trust him.
The only thing that makes me comfortable is that you gave Sammy the protection of Batman. That way,
Yeah.
Santa knew not to fuck with him, you know? Now, listen, Sammy must be part of the Bat family. I can't swing on him.
He's got these shadow word pains. He's just throwing them out left and right. Let's see here. Keith says, I hate when my first play gets destroyed by a spell. It drives me nuts. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's one of those things, though. It's like you kind of get used. Like, that's part of the game. Part of the game is sometimes you play something and it's off the board a second later.
It's in the game, you know?
Totally can be frustrating, but also a necessary part of the game. And it feels really nice when you pull that off.
Yeah. Ruining someone's day.
Friar John says, Shaman broke Underfill's value. Value is like the most like overused, weirdly meaningless term in the Hearthstone community.
How do they mean it?
It's like, how do I even explain this? First off, hold on. Let me do this play first.
Yeah,
so that I
go
don't
for
fuck
it.
anything up. Okay. Whoa, I almost still fucked something up. So I'm going to do the Earthworming Farseer and heal my Drake and keep him on the field longer. So value is used in the card community. I think it comes from Magic the Gathering. There are a lot of like Hearthstone streamers who use it now. And
Right.
It's kind of used to refer to just like the overall what you're getting out of each card that you play, right?
Got you.
Like
Got
so
you.
how many of their cards you're getting rid of with your one card, or how much damage you're dealing with
Right.
your card, that kind of stuff. And like, I get why people use it. It just makes me laugh.
It's just
like a weird
yeah.
people use it for everything now.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, double a minion's health on this
Everyone
Amani
wants
Berserker.
shorthand for this is a good card, or a bad one.
If you're sure.
Let's get this tiger out. Gortrek says, I play like 3 different card games now, and the only true victory is to crush the spirit of my opponent. Even if I lose, as long as I leave a bad feeling in their gut. Yeah, no, I totally... I buy into that. 100%. Oh, cool. I can freeze this harpy, and then I don't have to worry about it this turn.
Nice.
I like that plan. I just swing at his face. God damn. Shadow Bolt for 5 damage. I can just take that harpy off the board next turn.
Nice.
Assuming that he doesn't kill my Drake, which is
Right.
always possible.
Not all.
Prophet Velen. Never seen this played, actually.
Yeah, wait,
This is a legendary that doubles the damage and healing of your spells and hero power. So all of his spells do double damage now. All of his heals do 4. Like his hero power does 4 health return instead of 3. That's pretty massive, actually. In fact, it's probably worth shadow bolting him and getting rid of him. I think in this case. But hey, I got rid of him immediately, so I'm pretty
Sure.
happy with that. This guy is not doing great. CK Vinsland says, the more I play as Lock, the less I like Hellfire. I almost never end up using it. This is one of the more fitting Lock decks for it, though. Yeah, I like Hellfire. The problem is it's to all characters. It's not just. Interesting. Okay. He's messing with my attack. He's using inner fire to like lower the attack of my guys. Huh. The problem is that it's to all characters. So like when I have a bunch of low cost characters out, I don't want to use it obviously.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll just get rid of these guys. Do I have... I do have lethal. I can kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Should I do that? I'm gonna do that.
Probably. I like dead people.
Boom. Fuck that guy. Fuck him, he's out. He's done. Hey, there I used Hellfire to win, so... Hey, Hellfire, best card in the game.
4-0.
6-0.
Wait, what? Oh, what?
We've got through a lot more games than you realize, apparently.
Listen,
we went through whole games where you were trying to fix your Skype.
I'm still trying to fix my Skype. This is basically like I'm listening to you play Hearthstone on the radio at this point. I'm like...
Is it like an old-timey radio?
Yes, because you're coming through with like static. So then I'm like only picking out certain details. So it's like, wait, what? Who has Divine Shield? What about Wind Fury?
Irritated Goat says, Phil, fuck that guy Kohler. Yep. Alright, Spalding the Mage we're up against. Incredibly likely that my first loss will be here because mages.
Yeah. Well,
mages...
you already took on one successfully.
I know, man, but mages are so powerful. As with any arena run, it all depends on what this mage actually picked, and what this mage got out of their choices. So we'll see. Oh man, I'm so happy whenever I can get to 6 wins and be like, all right, I'm gonna get plenty of gold from this. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Friar John says, and Kohler takes the World Series. Shaded Fox says, is there big band jazz background in the background of the stream? No?
I think he's talking about old radio.
Oh, sure. Okay. Sorry, I was super confused. I was like, what are you hearing, man? Is everything okay? I don't like this Ironforge Rifleman that much, but I've been getting a lot of use out of just using that battle cry to like finish off somebody who's on the field, that's nice.
Totally. Nothing wrong with that.
Nicolene says, I wish it would show me something other than worthy opponent once in a blue moon. CK Vinland is freaking out about the Mana Worm. Yeah, that's a pretty annoying card.
What if you got to like your final arena match? Like, what if you got to like 12? And on that one, it was just like, oh shit. Like, here we go. Instead of a worthy opponent. I think that would be great.
Yeah. I think it would be, I would be all for that. CK Vinland's talking about Mana Worm and how it can be such a pain to play against. So Mana Worm is this mage card that every time the mage plays a spell, it gains +1 attack. It only has 3 health, so it's pretty easy to clear, except if you're super unlucky. I played against a mage earlier today, and fuck, it got a Mana Worm buff to like 11 or something. Just totally destroyed me. I was like throwing everything I had to try and get rid of it, and the mage just had more spells to get rid of whatever I threw out, and those spells just made the Mana Worm stronger, and it was fucked. Irritated Goat says,
says value, Phil. Value. Yeah,
it just Irritated Goat says Hearthstone crashes before Phil wins 12. Yep, that's probably it. So here's a silly thing that I like doing. I kind of like using silence on a mirror image, because then that just becomes a worthless card that's sitting there that like takes up space on the board.
That's a really good point.
And also then I can clear out this stupid Sorcerer's Apprentice. So I'm going to do that. Shaded Fox says, this guy's kind of a dick, or pushover would be funny. If you get that when it's searching for an
Yeah.
opponent. Seek Vincent says, double Mana Worm plus Mirror Image plays. That's the worst. And Mirror Image is a spell, so that in and of itself improves the Mana Worm. Awful. Nicolene suggests, pretty okay opponent, I guess.
Yeah. What if it's just like unrelated things? You know? Like a proud father. You know, it's just,
Oh.
you know, that'd be great. A red belt in Taekwondo. I mean, that's not. Are they good at Hearthstone? I don't know.
This Hellfire. Here we go again with this Hellfire. John Nugent says, yo, I primarily play a mage, and you guys are selling me on this Mana Worm. Yeah, dude, I think as a mage, if you play a mage with a lot of spells, Mana Worm is a no-brainer. Secrets also count as spells, by the way.
Someday I'll be just
So really a secret
that's
there.
neat.
Well, fuck me. God, I'm so tempted to Hellfire here. That leaves my guys all dead though, and he has one Gadget and Auctioneer on the board. Unless, ooh, aha, figured it out. I can lower his Gadget stand to 3 health.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice. People are suggesting other good.
Oh, perfect. He had a mirror entity.
Unrelated.
His secret was a mirror entity, but he
Oh,
he
who
copied
cares?
the Earthen Ring Farseer.
Yep.
And didn't get the
Yep.
battle cry, so that's
Nice.
as good as I could have hoped for.
Other suggestions instead of where the opponent include Deborah, Tony from accounting,
That's good.
actually a cat. Yeah, it's the barista who handed you your coffee this morning. That fucker. Your neighbor, and then in parentheses, please keep it down. That's John Nugent. I like that one a lot.
It's pretty good.
Juggalo, yeah, I'd
Juggalo's
like
a
to
great
know if
one.
it's Juggalo, you know.
Gruntrek says, predicting a Sonic the Hedgehog Hearthstone crossover. All Sonic cards have charge and infinite life, and Shadow is the best because he gets guns and he is so cool with his rocket shoes.
Speaking of weird things, did you see this typing of Skullgirls thing?
What?
Yeah, the new Skullgirls Steam edition, or whatever, is getting typing of the Dead style mode. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what? Those for all the shit talking we just did on Hellfire, those Hellfires just did me pretty well there.
Yeah,
Whoa!
yeah.
Mage pulling out the Pyroblast. Fuck you. Fuck, if that's another Pyroblast, then I'm dead.
You're done.
Well, hopefully it is not.
If you insist.
I got the best deal anywhere.
John Nugent says, yeah, Pyroblast in all caps because he's scum. Yeah, it's another Pyroblast.
Oh, damn.
It's okay, I said your soul shall suffer as I died.
That's good. That's
Irritated Goat says dream over.
And you can still get 12 wins. You just can't go 12-0 now, right?
Yeah, no, I can still get 12 wins. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like going, your reward is based off of wins entirely and not losses in any way. So,
right. Yeah.
Also, I don't think I'm going to go to 12. But hey, if I do, I won't argue. Fucking Pyroblast, man. CK Vinsland. Whoa.
Right.
Are you okay? Austin?
Yeah,
No?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm here.
You had
I'm
like
back.
a weird like.
I made it. I'm back.
There's some weird paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Going on.
That is what's happening. Ghosts in New Jersey.
CK Vinsland says, "Wow, double pyro in arena." We had a run with 4 fireballs and 2 pyroblasts, so it happens. People think you got attacked by wind.
That's close. No, I'm just using a shitty mic, and it unplugs itself sometimes.
Oh.
So it's great. And then switches to my default mic, which is built in and terrible. So
Yeah. It was Sakatra corrects me. It was 5 fireballs that we had.
Jesus.
Could use Acidic Swamp Ooze to get rid of this Light's Justice, but I want to hold on to it because he probably has a better weapon than that somewhere in his deck.
Yeah, somewhere in this. Yeah.
Light's Justice just isn't that good. So I used my coin to play the Silver Moon Guardian. Get that out on the
Okay.
board. CK Vincent says, I saw Trump get hit by a frostbolt like 4 ice lances in one turn. I think that video is actually on Trump's YouTube page. It's just youtube.com/TrumpSC. And it is pretty incredible.
That sounds rough. Yeah.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Remember, kill Palas.
Yeah, it's really, it should be one of the top videos on Trump SC's YouTube page though, and it's just like a 15-second video or something that shows he looks away and then looks up and he's dead. He's like, wait, what happened? Because Ice Lance is a really cheap spell, but does a lot of damage if you're frozen. So if you can get in an arena, if you can get more than 2 of those, you can set yourself up to do a crazy amount of damage in one turn. CK Vinslet says the mage stopped halfway through to say sorry. It's like me when we were doing that run and I was just apologizing constantly.
Drink with me, friend.
Youthful Brewmaster on the Scarlet Crusader. And then played again. Yikes.
Move quickly.
Hmm.
Why do you fall?
John Nugent says, Phil, I didn't know you could do the thing you just did. Which thing did
What?
I do? I don't think I did anything incredible. I mean, yeah, it's, yes. Hey, Black Knight, he just played Sunwalker, which is one of the best taunt minions. Why don't we just instantly kill that? Look at that, that's so fucking powerful.
It's so
That's
cool.
crazy.
It's so cool.
It's
Yeah.
just dead.
You're right. Always the thing is that, like you said, almost everybody, especially in arena, is going to have some taunt.
Yeah.
You know, and big taunt too. So.
And it's just, you're guaranteed a death.
Yep. Yep.
Jesus. Holy Wrath, you got lucky.
On my watch.
Oh, CK Vincent linked to that great Trump video. Definitely, I recommend checking that out, you guys. It's pretty excellent. He's just hanging onto this Light's Justice, not doing anything with it.
Yeah.
That's I don't like this weapon at all. It's got 4 durability, but only 1 attack, and it's just a... I guess it's good for just removing, like, when you ping someone down with something else, but... I don't know. Not a huge fan.
So many possibilities.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this Guardian of Kings. Play a Fen Creeper. Twitch Poker says it's good with equality. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Equality is a...
What's quality do?
That's a real asshole of a of a paladin spell that makes every minion on the board has 1 health.
Jeez.
So including theirs, but I can totally see how that
Yeah.
weapon would suddenly be very, very
Yeah,
useful. with
really
that.
good.
Well, let's clear some of this out. I almost want to throw my summoning portal out just to see if he like throws his Frostwolf at
Bites
that.
it? Bites on it?
Because I
Right.
don't have. I'm not gonna fucking use it. Maybe it'd be better. Yeah, I'll get my Tiger out because then I can kill him with it. That's probably a smarter move. But it would have been nice to just like have him waste a turn attacking the summoning portal when I don't really give a fuck about it.
Mm-hmm.
Gortrex points out you could Wild Pyromancer and then Equality too. Yeah, that's a great way of clearing the whole board. If Wild Pyromancer does 1 damage to everyone on the board every time you do a spell. So yeah, that's not a bad play at all.
Your magic shall not save.
Oof. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for here. This is not... Yep.
I hope you like my invention.
Yeah, I'm gonna just concede. There's not shit I can do here, unfortunately.
It happens.
Kieran Bloodhoof is a really good legendary. It's a 4/5, and when it dies, it puts another 4/5 onto the board. So that's pretty excellent. Irritated Goat notes that I got paladined.
Oh man, this Ice Lance video, Phil.
Isn't it
is
great?
Amazing.
It's just just the look on Trump's. Trump is
Yeah,
one of the best Hearthstone streamers. He's very, very good at the game, and
It's
always
the
good
best.
about explaining what he's doing, which is useful
Yep.
for me as I'm trying to learn to play better.
That was the best.
But the look on his face of just like, wait, what the fuck happened? Like,
Yep.
he did not expect to die that turn.
No. I love the I'm sorry there. It's really good.
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
really good. Sizzling Turtle says Swagneros is one of the best legendaries.
That's
Absolutely true. Stark says I had a dude concede after I killed Karen. Yes, I've had like weird runs where like somebody plays a legendary on turn like 4 or 5, and then I kill it, and then they just concede, even though they have like almost full health, and I'm like, what? It was just like they were as soon as the legendary was like the only thing they had, the only thing that they were banking on. Tolvo says, Starix, a lot of WoW players did concede after Karen died. It's a good World of Warcraft joke. Good lore joke there.
Oh man, I think my connection's back. I can see things.
That's not right.
No. I'll stop having to like imagine what this game looks like.
I'll just describe it to you in like great detail.
Yeah. Describe it to me like it's a classic, like Ali Frazier boxing fight.
So like the rogue's wearing like this weird armor, and it's like it's armor, but it's sexy, right?
Okay, great. I now wish we lived in a world in which that is how old boxing matches were called. Muhammad Ali's coming to the ring, and man, he's wearing these shorts, and they're sexy. They
don't leave a lot to the imagination.
No, let's just say that. Greatest of all time, indeed.
CK Vincent says, I've started to really like Tinkmaster Legendary. It's amazing for big drops like Ragnaros / Ysera. CK Vincent, can you explain what Tinkmaster is? Because I've never really used it. I know I've seen him before, but I've never used him.
Tinkmaster is the name of my account on fanfiction.net.
That's my OkCupid account.
Okay.
And I would prefer if you didn't make fun of it. Thanks.
I was.
Shields up.
Could silence. To get rid
Sizzling
of the
Turtle
song.
says that Tinkmaster gives a minion a chance to be a 4/4 or a 1/1. I'm not actually reading.
Oh, it turns a random minion into either a 1/1 squirrel or a 5/5 devilsaur.
Right. Okay.
Huh. Oh, so he's saying like it's good in terms of like clearing out Ragnaros or Ysera. If somebody's played them, you play Tinkmaster, and it's going to turn it into something else. That's either of those are a lot less scary. I got
That's
it.
really interesting. Hard counters, man.
That's cool. That's really interesting too, because I know right now in constructed play, Ragnaros is considered basically like necessary for constructed decks, but that actually does sound like a really solid counter. So Givenson says the sound the squirrel makes when dying is terrifying, though. I guess it should be. Thomas says, "As God is my witness, he's been broken in half." Shitbox says, "Stone cold, stone cold."
Tolvo says, "Jerry the King Lawler here. As the match begins, we can see Triple H is wearing some very sexy wrestling shorts. I can't take my eyes off him." That's great.
I really like that a lot.
Me too.
I would watch a lot of wrestling.
Me too. Jesus.
Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna shadow bolt this guy. Fuck him. He's dead.
Fuck says collusion.
It's good.
Yep.
Thomas says, "Would somebody stop the damn match?" Survivor says, "Why didn't you trade here?" Unfortunately, I don't know which here he means.
Yeah.
Because we're a bit behind.
Yeah.
Oof. That combo.
So you've been playing WoW again, here and there, right, Phil?
Just a little bit. Teensy.
How's that been going? I haven't been able to tune into those streams. You're doing that with Ampsagris and Dylan?
And Dylan, yeah. you know what? World of Warcraft, pretty okay video game.
Yeah, I hear that was I hear pretty big. People like that game.
It's pretty all right. I hadn't really played any of the, or very little, I guess, of the Mists of Pandaria, the latest expansion.
Mm-hmm.
The expansion from a year ago now. So I kind of went back, before the next expansion comes out to take a look, see what it's like, and it's pretty good. It's better than I had expected, I guess.
Sure.
Even though it's in a weird setting and stuff, they did some cool things with storytelling and the like.
The wrestling references in the chat have gotten real deep. There's some Mr. Sacco referencing in the chat. And Seer just says, I am not getting any of these references. And that's the best.
Just trust us that they're all really good and funny, and you're missing out. Is I think the best thing that we can say. Tovo says, "Oh my God, Kane is running into the ring. Kane has just arrived. It looks like he's helping out Mick Foley, but more importantly, his mesh tank top is stunning."
Oh God,
That's good stuff.
I can't think about Kane without thinking about Beyond Two Souls now.
I really like Hellfire would be perfect now.
Also, Kane would definitely use Hellfire.
Yeah, absolutely he would.
So Rogue's thing is that they can equip like a 1/2.
Yeah, a dagger, which is nice. Again, that's sort of like that paladin one weapon that I don't like that much, except since it's just a hero ability here, it's not taking up a card slot.
Yeah,
so I feel like it's a lot more useful for.
And it lets you. I'm guessing it lets you run other cards with good synergy with weapons.
So like
right?
there are also like Rogue has a card called Deadly Poison that just gives whatever weapon you have +3 attack. And that includes the dagger that you can just equip on your own.
Cool.
So.
Yeah. Sure.
Enter the shadows.
Alrighty. Uh-oh, we have some weird... Still some bugs. Still beta, folks. Look at this. Look at this weird... Ugh. Good thing I don't want to play the Fen Creeper anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to do this Golem...
Comes out with charge.
Yeah, I'm going to run him into that 5/4, get rid of that.
Good call. Nicolane says, playing that Cult Master before seeing your draw, what are you doing?
It was fine. It was fine. The draw wasn't anything that I could use. It was fine.
This is our town, scrub. This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat.
Tolvo's killing it right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, all these Defias ringleaders. God, I would... Oh. I'm telling, like, a Hellfire right now would just... Yes!
Nice. Good job. Good timing. There it is. Bop.
Oh, I felt good.
Clear.
Felt really
Oh,
good.
almost. No, still a little bit left.
Yeah, just one guy who I think...
You should, Wait, no, wait.
I got it, it's fine. We're okay.
Okay.
Everything's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
Amy Augusta says, "Whoa, I left and come back to wrestling convo. I love this." So he's just gonna try and burn me down. It looks like.
Yep, definitely.
Which is understandable. That's what I would be doing as well.
Yeah. Himself.
Luckily, I've got some really nice big
Thank you.
creatures out.
Yep.
So it's gonna be
He
really hard.
should
Unless
concede
this is,
here.
like, the best card.
Unless he has,
Give up.
yeah. There it is.
Cool. Yeah, unless that was like just a fucking killer card.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Look at this, Golden Dread Infernal. I just won.
That's neat looking. I like how it's animated.
All of the gold cards. So that's the nice thing about to
Rad.
make quote unquote foil cards matter in a digital game. What they
Yeah,
did is they
yeah,
can
they
make them animated in cool ways. I
fucking
think they
nailed
look
it,
really
that's
nice.
rad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look really cool. It's definitely a thing that's like, oh, I want to actually get the foil versions of cards that I like because they look cool. CK Vincent says, I fucking give up. Hellfire, best card in the game. Please nerf. Absolutely. Card of the Forever. Card of the year 2013. Everybody's still just talking about wrestling.
Yep.
It's great. It's fantastic.
And also, we're clear, like, 90% is from the same era of wrestling that we grew up watching, so it helps. It helps. It's good. Well, I guess Triple H is still active.
Man. Another paladin. Let's
Oh boy.
prepare to get wrecked.
Not prepared to win.
Sure.
Prepare to win. We're gonna win.
7 wins. I'm much more
Killing
than I
it.
was expecting out of this deck, so I'm happy. Whatever. This is the worst starting hand.
That's bad.
This is
Oh my
awful. This
god.
is the worst.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
I greet you. Yeah, great. I greet you. End turn.
Sunburst
Why didn't
Steven
you-
says
you should've
foil cards
gone.
in Magic Online look like poop. My understanding is that Magic Online in general kind of looks like poop. This is what I've heard from a lot of people.
Alright, Leper Gnome.
Well, that's something.
It is.
It's at least something that I can get out.
You should life tap, man.
CK Vincent says, it's like when Trump said how mediocre Bloodlust is, then it won him like 3 games in a row. I think Bloodlust is pretty great, so I think Trump was being crazy on that. But there are a lot of cards. So that's the thing. Like Trump or I'm totally spacing out on names of Hearthstone people now. There are a number of Hearthstone streamers who I like, whose opinions I respect. But sometimes I still feel like there are certain cards that they're crazy like against that aren't that bad.
Sure. I understand that.
Or like I guess the thing of it is like I think a lot of times they take a very hardline stance of like either this card is worthwhile or this card sucks. And I think in a lot of cases with a lot of Hearthstone cards it's a little bit more nuanced than that. It's like this isn't the best card, but it can be good under certain circumstances. CQ35 says turn 3 Hellfire, do it. That wouldn't really help me very much on this turn.
There's a time and a place.
The HTS says Bloodlust is good when you have a shitload of creatures, aka when you're already winning. I mean, even just doing it with like 2 or 3 creatures out can allow you to turn the match in a different direction.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
Perfect. Now I'm in a Hellfire.
Yes, now that he has a bunch of shit out.
Fuck off!
Why do you fall?
CK Minsland says Bloodlust is more of a secure the win type card than a comeback card. Yeah, that's true. I won't argue with that.
Need both.
I played against a mage earlier who had 3 different, I think it was 3 or 4 different creatures out with each that had +1 spell power. That was not fun. That was terrifying.
Reporting for duty.
Kind of just want a Hellfire again.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish I
hard
had the
not
ability.
to just do it on demand, you know? It's pretty great.
Eyes are open. The frost wolves stand ready.
That owl.
Who did it just... Oh, it just silenced the...
The warlord, yeah.
Oh, okay. Couldn't see what else
Still
it
a
was.
4/4, which isn't the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world, but
Yeah.
Shiro says, I missed most of fill time. I have a sad. It's okay, Shiro. I'm probably going to do one more arena run after this.
I will probably call it as my
Yeah,
my
no,
internet
that's
is
totally
still
fair.
sort of shady.
But I'll probably
And
still
also
do,
it's 2 something, but
I'll still
yeah.
do one more for anybody who wants to stick around. Swamp ooze.
Damn. Yeah.
That could be
Really,
useful.
really hoping for a Hellfire there. That would have been
That would have been great. That
the
would have been
actual
really good.
best. That'd be really great.
But Swamp Ooze isn't bad.
Yeah, yeah.
He has 7 cards. We both have a ton of cards right now. For post 10 mana, it's pretty crazy for us to have this much. Oh man, he just got a ton more cards from Cult Master. Fuck. Mountain
Yeah,
Giant.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Well,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
here come the big plays. Lights Justice, the biggest of
Mhm.
plays. Alright.
Ooh. Now or never, Phil. Oh. Let's think about what we're doing here. You could freeze the giant.
Yeah, I'm gonna freeze the giant because he does the most
Um,
damage.
Buys you a little bit of time.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna turn out very good.
You gotta believe in the heart of the
Sorry
card.
for it to end like this, Austin.
I mean, eh.
Yeah,
Eh.
fair
I
reaction.
mean, you did pretty good. This is a worthy opponent. Like, this person played well. This person didn't fuck up. And they had a good deck, it looks like. So, you know.
True silver.
Not sure why they... Yeah.
Ah, if only that mountain
If only-
giant had taunt.
Can you give that Mountain Giant taunt with anything?
God, I wish. No, I don't have anything.
You
that can
don't
do
have any
that.
tricks in the deck? There's nothing you could pull that does that?
That would be super rad, but
That would be super rad.
unfortunately, it's not the
Unfortunately.
case.
Yeah.
Tolvo says, "Huh? Phil Fish just tweeted a creepy thing. What thing, Tolvo?" No, that was a good deck that I was going up against, and I wasn't. I
Yeah.
had such a shitty start. All right, here we go. 7 wins. What do we get? Let's do it.
All right.
Card pack. 25 gold. 150 gold. There we
There you
go.
go. There you go. Paid for it.
Yeah, so that's
Let's see
perfect.
what's in that pack.
Let's open it up.
Packs on packs on packs. I mean, just one though this time. But
Got South Sea Deckhand. Terrible.
yeah, not
Sunwalker. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't think I had 2, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
Freezing Trap is it's an alright Hunter Trap. It's not my favorite. Basically means you play this, and whenever an enemy attacks you, or actually I think it attacks anyone, the next time an enemy attacks, it returns that card to the minion's hand and makes the card cost 2 more to play again.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's kind of like a. The reason I don't like it that much is it's just delaying, right? It's not
Yeah.
like you're not doing anything to actually hurt them. Really, you're just delaying them a little bit. which there are times when that can be really useful. But
Yeah, definitely.
Arathi Weaponsmith is a great warrior card.
Yep.
Equips a 2/2 weapon. And Rampage, another good
Rampage,
warrior card.
hey, yeah, some good warrior stuff there. That's good.
I think Rampage can be pretty good. Disenchant stuff that I have. Look at this. Almost all of these were pretty... Okay, whatever. It's fine. Got dust out of that, if nothing else. What am I at here? 80 dust. 80 arcane dust.
Oh, man, all that dust.
All right, well, I'm actually going to turn off the stream briefly and take a bathroom break. And then I'm going to start up the stream again in probably like 5 minutes.
Just in your chair, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to move.
Yeah.
Don't expect miracles of me. But I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Keep going with arena stuff. Austin, I assume you wanna take off?
Yeah, I'm gonna head off for the night.
Cool.
Thanks for having me. I'm sorry my internet was so garbage for so long. I was happy to
be honest,
watch the Hearthstone though.
It's mostly New Jersey's fault, not yours. So
It is. I mean, that's I blame New Jersey for just about every problem I have in life.
All right. Twitter.com/bkohler. YouTube.com/cafeterian if you want to watch archived versions of the stream. And hey, if you're watching an archived version, Twitch.tv/cafeterian is where you can watch us live and get one weird
Skype
tip,
tips.
one weird tip from Austin Walker on how to use Skype.
Yep.
Austin, where can people find you?
Twitter.com/Austin_Walker. Twitch.tv/TheCalcutech. And I write junk at clockworkworlds.com.
Cool. All right. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, everybody.